On January the 19th of 2023, a strange incident occurred when a police officer in North Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, came face to face with something out of the ordinary. The police officer was doing his rounds when he noticed a black car missing its front passenger side tire. Observers and the police officer were both left scratching their heads at the bizarre scenario. The car's ungainly position and the apparent lack of a tire grabbed immediate attention and sparked questions about what might have happened to cause such a peculiar predicament. As the police officer surveyed the situation, it was tempting to speculate on the sequence of events that could have led to the car's current condition.
Exactly.
What exactly? You got
I know my side is having issues. Trust me, I've just realized that recently. And my boyfriend's mom was just down the road. I was about to pull in her parking lot, tell her what's up, let her figure it out.
Yeah? You got no tire.
What?
All right, hold on, stay in the car. You got your driver's license with you?
I have a tire.
Yeah, you're missing a tire. You got 3, not 4.
That's kind of bizarre because this is my boyfriend's mom's car and she should never be doing it.
Whatever the cause, a freak accident, a botched auto repair job, or a series of unfortunate events, it left an everlasting impact on the minds of North Fond du Lac citizens. Samara, who was operating the vehicle, was displaying symptoms of lethargy, as seen by the sluggishness in her motions and the noticeable slurring in her speech. Her eyelids began to droop as she fought to keep her attention on what was happening in front of her. Her demeanor conveyed a sense of discomfort, which led one to question whether or not she was capable of being really present at the moment. When the authorities approached the vehicle, the first thing that caught their attention was an open bottle of Budweiser that was sitting prominently in the vehicle's center console. This immediately raised concerns about her level of sobriety.
Sorry.
When you passed me, there were sparks coming off your rim. Yeah.
That's not pretty.
Oh.
I mean, it's pretty in the 4th of July form.
Well, yeah, 4th of July, that's great, but you want them up in the sky, not under your car.
Yeah, no. So I had no idea of that, sir. I am sorry.
The smell of alcoholic beverages permeated the atmosphere, blending with the stress that had begun to build up as a result of the developing situation. The chaotic scene was made much more unsettling by Samara's untidy appearance, as well as the disorganized way in which her items were arranged inside the automobile.
Supposed to be a quick stop to go get drinks and go home.
Quick stop to go get drinks?
And this happened.
Did you at least get a quick stop to get the drinks?
Yes.
Yeah? All right. I'll just leave it right there, okay? Well, all right. Hang tight with me.
The fact that the bottle had been opened constituted an incontrovertible piece of evidence, which prompted the authorities to carry out additional tests and evaluations in order to evaluate the extent of her impairment. The verification of Samara's driver's license led to the discovery of a significant setback. The license had been canceled in December of 2022 as a result of an OWI conviction. The revelation shed light on a previous event that had an impact on the advantages she enjoyed as a driver at the time.
All right.
What's being a thing is hard.
You see the tip of my pen there? All right. Do you have any problems with your eyes? Do you wear contacts or glasses at all?
Technically, yes, I am supposed to.
Okay. Do you have any
But
contacts?
being I am jobless and without insurance, I am fucked.
Okay. With your eyes and your eyes only. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Remember, just with your eyes. Move your head. With your eyes, keep your head still.
I'm sorry. It does not help that it is windy a little bit out.
Alright, I understand.
I hope you understand that.
Now I'm going to move the pen up, okay? Follow it with your eyes and your eyes only. Tilt your chin down just a little bit. Oh,
Yes.
not that far. There you go. Tip my pen.
Sorry,
I understand.
Convictions for operating while intoxicated are almost always indicative of a more serious offense involving driving while impaired, which can result in legal action and license restrictions. The fact that Samara had her license revoked served to bring attention to the significance of driving responsibly and the repercussions that might result from operating a vehicle while under the influence of drugs and alcohol. It was a jarring reminder of the potential risk associated with such behavior, as well as the legal safeguards that are in place to keep people safe on the roads. Before Samara will be able to restore her driving privileges, it's possible that she will be required to satisfy certain requirements, such as the completion of a rehabilitation program or the completion of a suspension term. This will be the case as she works through this obstacle.
Sad, I have to use a ruler to make a straight line.
All right.
And I still don't even make that straight line.
When I tell you to, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps, okay? You're going to, hold on, that's how I tell you to. You're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps. You're going to look down at your feet, keep your arms down at your side, and count out loud. When you take that last step, you're going to...
Samara was given field sobriety test, which revealed that she had difficulty keeping her balance and maintaining her coordination. The officer directed her to stand on one leg, which was a feat that was extremely challenging for Samara because she wobbled and had to occasionally put her foot down in order to restore her balance. Her attempts to walk heel-to-toe revealed more impairment since she had an uneven stride and struggled to maintain the necessary heel-to-toe pattern. Her attempts were unsuccessful. The officer had reason to assume that Samara may have been intoxicated since her movements were slow and she lacked coordination.
5. This is me on a normal day, so I'm not kidding. I have no balance in general.
Continue the test, please.
The tests, which were designed to evaluate Samara's motor abilities as well as her cognitive function, brought to light the difficulties she had in both following directions and retaining physical control. Because of these findings, the officer had a reason to be concerned about her capacity to drive a vehicle in a safe manner. As a result, he proceeded with additional evaluations to ascertain the extent of her impairment.
At the end of there for me. Can you grab that? All right, and then what I gotta have you do is turn around, place your hands behind your back. You're gonna be under arrest for OWI, okay? Turn around for me.
Samara's run-in with the law took a dangerous turn when a preliminary breath test revealed that her blood alcohol concentration was 0.19, which is much higher than the legal driving limit in the state of Wisconsin, which is 0.08. The incident, which took place under the watchful eye of law enforcement, brought to light the possible risks that are associated with driving while drunk. Her blood alcohol concentration revealed that she was intoxicated, which can impair motor abilities, judgment, and reaction times.
I don't give a fuck, no offense, but who the fuck is with your other dude?
You said that was your boyfriend. We don't know who that is.
I'm a piece of shit, and no wonder he wants to leave me. I'm gonna be single if I wasn't single already, so thank you, man.
This puts her in danger as well as other people who use the road. The permissible blood alcohol level is capped at the legal limit to protect both the well-being of everyone who shares the road with them and deter drivers from getting behind the wheel while under the influence of alcohol or drugs. As events progressed, it became clear that Samara's decision to get behind the wheel could have legal repercussions. This highlights the significance of consuming alcohol in a responsible manner and the necessity of placing one's own and others' safety as a top priority. The evening took an unexpected and unpleasant turn for Samara when she was pulled over and arrested for operating a car while under the influence of alcohol. During the process of administering sobriety tests and initiating the arrest procedure, the flashing lights of the police car created an intimidating atmosphere. When Samara's behavior went from tense to disruptive, the issue became significantly more serious very quickly. Samara's resistance became more belligerent as the officers tried to secure her in handcuffs, which they were attempting to apply. She surprised them with her dexterity and managed to free one of her wrists from the handcuffs while they were watching. The officers were caught off guard by this unexpected maneuver, which resulted in a brief gap in their control over the situation. Samara's actions appeared to be driven by her desperation, and the expression on her face was a twisted combination of fear and defiance. Her frustration finally reached a breaking point, and in an unlucky turn of events, she spat in the face of one of the officers. The officer was taken aback and insulted by this seemingly insignificant act of disobedience, which had the effect of elevating the level of tension in the air. The position, which was already precarious, was made much more precarious as a result of Samara's actions, which invited further changes and intensified the mood. The episode demonstrated the unpredictability of the situation and reflected the complexity of human behavior when it's put under pressure. The law enforcement officers who were involved had additional challenges as a result of Samara's disobedience, which included her escaping her shackles and spitting at an officer. It serves as a reminder of the unpredictability of arrest and the vast range of emotions that individuals may experience when confronted with the legal repercussions of their activities. In addition, it highlights the wide range of emotions that individuals may experience when confronted with the legal consequences of their actions. The woman resisted officers and refused to cooperate while being brought to the hospital. Her stubbornness persisted despite the urgency. While ambulance sirens blared, cops tried to calm her down for her own safety. However, her angry and frustrated reactions heightened the vehicle's tension. She physically resisted the handcuffs placed on her for her and her responders' safety. Her muscles were tense as she fought against those trying to give her medical attention. The cops had to balance her emergency medical care with ambulance orders and her safety. She refused to cooperate despite their best attempts, defying authority.